Lionel Messi, the face of football ever since we at CanPLCentral started watching the game, winning the Ballon d'Or and the FIFA Best Player Award 6 times. By the way, he won both of those titles 4 times in a row, which has never been done before. Ronaldo must have had a lot of fun being happy for him, but that's not the point. Lionel Messi has also won La Liga 10 times and 4 of Barcelona's 5 UEFA Champions League titles. How did the Messiah, the number 10 of Barca, get caught up in transfer rumors since the disappointing Bayern game in the 2020 UCL quarterfinal? Let's talk about it. Let me take you back a bit in time, just in case you don't know the whole story. Messi went 11 years of his life without knowing he had GHD, which is a rare growth disorder that is very costly to treat, and his family could not afford the monthly payments. Then, at 12 years old, a Barcelona exec scouted him, and the famous story of Messi signing his contract on a napkin actually happened. That contract also gave Messi the treatment he needed to counter the GHD, and Barcelona covered the costs. Fast forward to October 2004, a mere 16 years before this video. Messi, of course, made his official debut for Barca against Espanyol, and the game of footy has never been the same since. But let's not go into a full history lesson of Messi, because we can do that in another video if you guys want. We think this really gives us a good starting point to talk about the recent tension between Messi and the place he's called home for all this time. Like we said before, Messi and Barcelona have been so successful together, it's hard to believe at times. And in my opinion, as a Barcelona fan, there isn't a better example of dominant, beautiful, and successful football than the 2010-2011 team of Pep Guardiola. I personally think that this is the best football team ever assembled, and in my opinion, it's tough to argue otherwise. You have to remember that this team had basically every World Cup winning player on it, from Iniesta, Xavi, Sergio Busquets, Pedro, Puyol, Piqué, and David Villa, who scored almost every goal for Spain in the 2010 World Cup, all playing with Messi as one. That Barcelona team had 7 players from the starting 11 come from La Masia. That type of chemistry is just something you can't buy as a club. Messi was really able to soar thanks to the genius of Iniesta and Xavi, with their incredible vision dishing out passes that wouldn't even make sense to us amateurs. Today, Messi doesn't really have that type of chemistry with the players at the club, and I personally dish the blame to current president Josep Bartomeu, who since 2014 has changed the mindset of the club from developing quality talent at a young age to making massive Galacticos-like signings. The signings themselves don't scare me as a fan, but rather, the club just doesn't seem to care as much for the La Masia prospects since Bartomeu took over. While Barcelona are still performing good in most competitions, the main one for me is the UCL. And since 2015, we all know how that's been going. With MSN still together, the legendary 2017 comeback against PSG was a massive W and showed the determination and unity of the club. But while everyone is talking about the 8-2 thrashing from Bayern in the 2020 UCL quarterfinal, and some people even holding Messi responsible or saying he's a big reason for losing that fixture, which is totally ridiculous in my opinion, I find the 2018 quarterfinal and the 2019 semi-final comebacks of Rome and Liverpool combined that shows how much Barcelona has changed since the Pep days. Those 2 losses in back-to-back years showcased how much the club has changed since they won the UCL in 2015. With the media dragging Messi, Barca not quite supporting him the way many feel they should, and with the transfers of both Neymar and now Luis Suarez, the 2 closest players to Messi on and off the pitch, it's pretty hard to ignore that Messi can't be on the best of terms with Barcelona at the moment, with that famous leak of his transfer request coming at the end of August in 2020. With many clubs jumping in the transfer rumor pot, Man City with Pep Guardiola were the most likely club to even come close to affording Messi. Messi ultimately withdrew his transfer request, and the 2021 season has just started. Now you might be thinking that things might be getting better between the Great One and Barca, but back in July of 2020, at the end of the La Liga season, he had some choice words about Barcelona not claiming the trophy. And keep in mind that before COVID-19 hit, Barcelona was first in the league.
Bueno, la verdad que sí, que no esperábamos y no queríamos terminarla de esta manera. pero marca un poco cómo fue todo el año, ¿no? Un equipo muy irregular, muy débil, que le ganan por intensidad, que le ganan por ganas, que nos crean muy fácil y no hacen gol. Durante el año fuimos muy irregulares, perdimos muchos puntos donde no deberíamos haber perdido.
Now, as a lifelong Barca fan, that wasn't nice to watch. But it's about time Messi started to speak his mind. I think Messi is at the point of his career where he has the power to speak up about the core problems with the club, and his teammates, for the most part, will support him. Just watch what Messi says about losing the title to Real Madrid.
Las sensaciones son de que le habéis dado opciones al Real Madrid. ¿Consideráis al Madrid justo vencedor por méritos propios? ¿Ahí hay de mérito vuestro por lo que me estás comentando en la autocrítica?
De las dos cosas, creo que el Madrid hizo lo suyo. Después del parón hasta ahora no perdió ningún partido y es de mucho mérito, pero nosotros también ayudamos y mucho para que esta liga se la lleven ellos. Como dije antes, perdimos muchos puntos que no deberíamos haber perdido y bueno, tenemos que hacer autocrítica, obviamente, empezando por nosotros los jugadores, pero hacer una autocrítica global, porque está bien que el Madrid gane todos los partidos y tenga su mérito, pero nosotros somos el Barcelona y estamos obligados a ganar todos los partidos, sea cual sea, y mirar por nosotros y no al rival.
The end of that response is so powerful. We are also Barcelona, and we must win all games. Messi is making it clear that he's still committed to the club. Now, granted, that was before the Bayern game and before all the Man City transfer rumors, but I'm sure a change of scenery was something that Messi was probably thinking about at that time. Take a look at this next clip, 2 questions from that last one.
Dejamos mucho al rival y recién en la segunda parte reaccionamos. Parece que hace falta que no hagan un gol, que se nos pongan por delante para reaccionar. Lo dije tiempo atrás que si seguíamos de esta manera iba a ser muy difícil que ganásemos la Champions. Queda demostrado que no alcanzó ni para la Liga y que si queremos pelear por la Champions vamos a tener que cambiar muchísimo, porque si no el partido de Napoli lo vamos a perder también.
¿Se puede y qué tiene que cambiar el equipo para la Champions?
Just like that, Messi called the end of their 2020 UCL run. While they did beat Napoli pretty easily, which gave a lot of supporters hope, a month after that interview, Barcelona ended up getting ran through by Bayern, and they lost in basically the way Messi said. As of late, it appears that Messi's insight on what is wrong with the club isn't taken seriously. But then, there are moments when we see the exact opposite. It's quite the confusing situation. In conclusion, with Coutinho returning from his Bayern loan, and with players like Griezmann and Fati not just giving Messi, but the club great support and attacking options on the pitch, as of the recording of this video, Barca are 2-0, and I like to give them most of the credit. Fati in particular has performed quite well in just the 2 games he's played, but it is just 2 games and it's way too early to get hyped. Maybe all of that and the anticipated exit of Bartomeu, who never really got along with Messi from the jump, might have given him enough he needs to stay with the club at the end of the season. But no one knows what the hell's gonna happen, so we'll just have to wait and see come the summer of 2021. This has been CanPL Central. We hope you enjoyed the video.